Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're live, and I promise I'm not playing Deadlock tonight. I promise you that. No deadlock. No deadlock. You think I don't want to be? Well, don't worry. I fit in a couple games today, and it was great. And I really rolled them. I think my MMR went down so much by the end of last night that me and Ricky, it actually got good. I actually was rocking it today. I tried out Mo and Krill. I tried Shiv. I can't believe it, man. Yeah, I don't know. I got in the gamer zone. I haven't streamed gaming that much in a long time. I thought maybe ever, honestly. But you know what? I drank a Celsius at 6 p.m. and I paid the price. And I sold you, and I sold you an awesome show last night. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Earnest Advice Stream. This is the only stream, the only place on God's green earth that will tell you how it is, that will give you what you need. A lot of people will tell you what to do with your life, and they're wrong. They are wrong. Wrong. But me, what I'm going to tell you is good, and it's right. How can you guarantee this? How can I guarantee this? Well, look at me. I should be in school getting my PhD in psychology. That's what my phenotype is. Bald man, glasses like this, white. I mean, I really check all the fucking boxes, don't I? So every time before I do this stream, I sit in this chair and I kind of lay back. And I imagine what that would be like. I imagine what all that schooling would teach me about the human brain and the human experience. And I sit like that, and it's kind of a meditation, and I sit like that for 5 to 10 minutes until I feel I'm ready. And then I wake up, and I'm in the character. And I actually can give you advice. Now, again, I'm not a therapist, but I can give you advice as well as any therapist. Luke gave me advice, and I had sex while he was talking to me. I couldn't have done it without him. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. I feel that in life. I didn't get enough advice, so I'm here. Exactly right, Sir Choosing. People don't give you enough advice. And I'll tell you what, I never had a mentor. Didn't need one. Too street smart. Came out too smart for him. What do I need a fucking mentor for? What are you going to teach me? How to tie my fucking shoes? I learned that in the 6th grade. Yeah, I couldn't tie my shoes until I was in 6th grade. Am I embarrassed by that? Of course I am. I could tie them, they just wouldn't stay tied. But it's that kind of sort of radical vulnerability that makes me so good at giving advice. Because if I was sitting here and I said, I'm better than you, you're dust, and I'm the fist pounding you into it, that wouldn't be very good for you or for I, would it? No, I'm just like you, and that's why I'm best viewers on Yadom. Yes, dude. Now you don't even need to tie shoes at all. That's right, man. I don't need to tie shoes at all because these shoes have laces on them, but you don't need to tie them. Now, when you're on the toilet and you run out of toilet paper but have a rubber glove, do you use the rubber glove to wipe, or do you put it on and manually grab that shit out of you? Why would grabbing it out of you make it better than wiping with it? That's a false. We call that, folks, in the old mental health game, a false parallel, and that's when you see someone and they almost got it, but not quite, man. They've created a false parallel, and you can write that down. Be taking notes. The notes start now because there will be a test at the end of the week. Poop is like apple fall apart unless you cook it properly. That's right. And how do you cook it properly? Fiber. I ate 3 chicken breasts today. I'm getting stronger by the second. I mean, you're not even going to believe how strong I am. Ooh. I'm going to get so strong. Come Christmas time, I'm going to be able to pop any of your fucking heads like a watermelon. Put it between my fingers. I'm going to be doing the shit from Scanners to you, but with my own fucking human strength instead of any psychic powers. Luke, I got a question. How long is too long to sit there on the bidet with the water with the toilet with the bidet going? Ice Cream Hendrix, the answer is never too long. Why, bro? You rocking some Hey Dudes on your little feet? I am rocking some Hey Dudes on my little feet. That's an incredible first-time chat from Let Me See the Colts. Well, thank you so much. I am rocking these little things on my feet. Next TwitchCon, you can be killed by Luke for 5 subs. That's right. And speaking of subs, as you see, God knows we're nearing completion. We're reaching Gamerween. That's an exciting holiday for gamers. They say October is the spookiest season. Well, it's also the spooky season for gamers. And we're going to be celebrating that here next month after TwitchCon. If we hit the goal. So get excited for that. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm trying a new setup tonight. I've got the TV over here, and it's kind of a monitor. This is kind of looking down at me. I think I'm liking this. Setup. Luke, my GPU fan stopped spinning, trying to fix it for like 3 hours, no avail. Now I'm depressed. I need to play Elden Ring. Fixing the GPU fan. You've come to the right place. Did you try flicking that motherfucker? Sometimes mine stops, and you just gotta get it. You gotta give it a little hawk twa hit on that thing. So come Christmas time. Now, how long is it too long to sit on the toilet today? I do want to get back to that. The answer is it's never too long because you're saving so much paper anyway that it's okay to waste a little water. That's what I believe. I do believe that. And your butt can't be too clean, man. But you can wipe too much with toilet paper. That's why I started using a bidet in the first place. So, I mean, I guess if it was scalding hot, but you know what? I use cold water in my bidet. Some people might hear that and say that's fucking gross. Why wouldn't you use the hot water? Well, I was too lazy to hook it up in my old apartment, and then I eventually got used to the temperature of the fucker, so now I use cold water. And when I use warm water, it kind of feels like someone is peeing in my ass. When you need a new CPU fan, you Noctua replace that thing. Now that's good. Not puckering, man. Refreshing. It's refreshing. It wakes you up, man. I prefer it. It's like, you know what? Do you want to wash your hands with hot water? I don't know. Maybe you do. I want to wash with cold water. I want to wash my face with warm water. But I'd like to wash the hands with the cold water. You know what I'm talking? Is that true? I guess that's not true. I'm going to rescind that last statement, but using the cold water on your ass is nice. It is nice. Folks, if you need advice, if you need help, anything at all is going on with you, and you need some fucking help. A lot of people need help these days. It's 108 degrees. Somehow it was less hot today in LA, but more hot in my house and in my garage. I couldn't even really be in here most of the day because even with the AC on, it was still so fucking hot. It was really quite terrible. I had the thermostat set at 70 in the house. It never went below 75. Couldn't figure it out. It's getting a little better now. But goddamn, what an awful day today was in Southern California. I'm going to make sure this shit is set on that good setting, bro. Whew, you know it's hot in California, a desert climate, of course. Write that down. When it is what? Still hot when the sun goes down. When it's still hot when the sun goes down, you know it is motherfucking hot. It is hot. Hot to handle, bro. Too hot to handle. I'm shiny? Well, that's nice. I did just take a shower, and I'm sweating. So that's probably why I'm shiny. Thank you so much for pointing that out, Slurp Juicington. Folks, it's Earnest Advice Show. It's an incredible place for, let's be real, mostly men who watch this show. It's for men and women, but it's mostly men. I know that. I know there's some women, too. We've had women callers. Okay? Don't ever come on the show and think, who would, he's never talked to a woman. Well, he has. I've talked to at least a few on here. So. You got to call in. You got to talk to someone. You got to talk to someone like me. Luke says the stream. Well, Jake, that's just simply not true. There's many non-binary folk in this community. And yeah, I said folk because I'm a fucking ally. So, nice gotcha, dude. Well, actually, you didn't get me. You didn't get shit. Folks, I've been hard at work on Holly Luke shapes all weekend. I shot a bunch of videos. I'm not going to tell you where the videos come into it. But there is a video component, okay? All right? So get excited. I'm hard at work on that. We're counting down the days till TwitchCon now. We're counting down the days. I'm trying to get everything good. I got to go to a wedding on Thursday. Big wedding. Katie's best friend's wedding. So I got to be on my fucking A game, dude. I got to be on my A game. I got to be bringing the heat. She's my friend too, but I do think I got to be locked in. I got to be bringing the charm. It's the weekend after next. Listen to this. Listen to this. Now you think, I know this crazy jet setting lifestyle you see me engage on sounds fun, but get a load of this. Friday morning we're leaving. Friday morning, I leave 9 a.m. to go to Nashville. No, it isn't. It isn't. It's going down. Wow, look at that, Kings. You see that? 11 months. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's almost been a year since I met you guys. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'm in a CJF. I mean, maybe. I have time on Saturday, but it's going to be okay. It's going down. And if it goes back up, I can't guarantee that. But go off, Kings. Welcome back. 11 months. Almost a year of knowing the Kings. Hell, I feel like my life. Talk about the day my life fucking changed. I didn't know I could be friends with two more white guys, and yet the Go Off Kings proved me wrong. I had room in this big old heart of mine for at least two more. At least two more. No. When I go to Nashville, DBJ, when I go to Nashville. Welcome, Paisley Fontaine, 6 months. You subbed last stream 10 months or 6 months in advance? Jake, I'm so sorry I missed that, man. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. That's so kind of you, for real. My God. I remember your first appearance on the Go Off King. I thought, who's this guy? But seriously. Now look at us. We're doing a show together. They're gonna be in my garage, a place that I consider holy. I don't let just anyone in here. So that really shows the world. But Jesse, I'm going to Nashville, so maybe me and JF are gonna hang out down there. But it's not that necessary because quite literally days later we will be hanging out for the better part of a week. I do not remember Luke's first appearance. I don't know. I don't remember the first time I was on. I think it was probably us playing Lethal Company. I remember I was trying to rizz him up really hard, and I was really trying to play it cool. But I was like, I want to be friends with these guys. And you know what? You grind, you can do anything. I saw the Luke man on the Sushi Dragon's phone. Why? Well, that is a really DBJ, that's really funny. Because, sweetie, because not this weekend, in TwitchCon, Sunday of TwitchCon, the 23rd, whatever the fuck that is, we will be doing Holly Luke Shapes, a live game show spectacular at TwitchCon, of which Sushi Dragon will be a part. Just not really feeling up to it. This is Stefan, by the way. I don't think it's Stefan because I don't think Stefan would complain about the heat of the garage. Maybe you would, but I think Jesse definitely would. Please tune in. It's going to be on twitch.tv/nomnom. We got an incredible cast of characters, ENS. Clip of you saying this sounds like when you hit a dog with a shovel in real life. You know I was trying to be crazy you know what I mean? Rude of... If I told you I was eating Smurfs gummies. Where do you get Smurfs gummies? And are they all blue or are they the different colors? Folks, it's the Earnest Advice stream. Stefan, I know you need advice. Your life is fucked up as hell. Yep, to which one though? Are they different colors or the same color? Jesse, I was watching videos on my stream last night, and I did an impression of you, and I was hoping someone would send it to you, but I don't know if they did. I did an impression of you watching a video, and I thought it was really funny, but then I was gonna clip and send it to you, but I forgot. I know what Gargamel's cat's flavor is. You know what I'm talking about? Smurfs gummy sounds like something you find in a board game you bought secondhand that haven't been made since 1989. That is true. Yeah, it was. We were watching a video of Flat Top, who I believe DWP sent in, and DWP sent it in and said this is a classic Jesse video, and I said okay, and I started watching it, and then someone said, wow, if this was on DBJ's stream, they already would have paused it 10 times already. And I said, oh, we can do that. And then I really got in there. And I gave it the old, you got taken down Luke style, man. You got taken down Luke style. Yeah, you got a taste of the Luke. We watched this video that Luke made. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the it's the ice bucket challenge video by British Luke Taylor. I hate that guy kind of fucking looks like me, man. Of course, with the British teeth. Why are all their teeth bad if the healthcare is free? More on that at 11. Ow, my neck. Stephen, how's Champ? I'm excited to go to Nashville. It's going to be nicer there than it is here. I like Nashville, man. Stephen, I got to assume you've been to Nashville. Finding out all Luke Taylors look vaguely the same. Yeah, white. Champ is sitting and watching the stream. That's really nice, man. That's really nice to hear. I've really been it's one of the rare days. You've never been to Nashville, really, man? Damn. Saddest words in the Stefan English language. You know it's a good day when you sit down in front of the computer and you look at that all day, and then at the end of the day you get to look at the computer some more. You know what I'm talking about, folks? It was Sunday, but I was working. You know what I mean? Where's the off button on this guy? I don't know. Sorry. Stefan, I kind of want to try and come. Okay, I mean, we haven't talked about this. I kind of want to try and come up for your podcast show, mostly because I'm like, well, I've always wanted to go to Vancouver. I don't know. None of those work right now. So stop hitting them. I kind of want to come. If I can get my shit together, I'm going to come. I don't know. I got to look at the fucking dates and stuff. Crazy Dad, Wild Man. But I think it'd be fun. It might be a little too soon after TwitchCon, though. I've been doing a little bit too much traveling this year. Unless I could stream the train ride and make awesome content where I'm harassing people in the dining car. Now, that would be pretty cool. Folks, once more, this is Earnest Advice Stream. I know you need some advice. I see it in your eyes. I see it in the way you've changed your usernames. Don't you think it says something? Don't you think you need some advice about why you let two men with such low T as Stefan and JF change everything about you? I mean, your name is the first thing people see of you on this site. It's the same as your identity. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, don't you think that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Why don't you think we should dive into that and try and figure out why? Why did you do that? Elgato Venus for men. Oh, that's a really good one, man. That's a really good one. Luke may use my mouth as a latrine. Always great to see you, Grandpa Liquor. Always great to see that exact message. If you pull up his chat history, you're going to see that message a lot. Can't watch the TwitchCon stream? Yeah. No, you're not, Jake. No, you're not. It's Grandpa's Liquor's right to say that. I did look at the Was I Poisoned link, and unfortunately, Stefan, the worst part is I've seen it before. I'm glad, Jesse. No, man. I'm glad, Jesse. Yeah, you might have showed it to me. I'm already a big fan of that website. I Was Poisoned. I Was Poisoned is really good. It's a very funny website to me because it's inherently it's useful to no one. I mean, I guess unless a place was giving you food poisoning, a lot of people food poisoning all the time. I think about food poisoning, it's usually a thing that happens with once and then they get rid of it. So really impossible to track. You can't sue people for food poisoning. All right, we got a caller coming in, but you didn't, which is pause it for my, You're right, man. You're so right. You were right about that. All right. You're not cussing, man. You're saying latrine, which is a great word. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. You can't hear me yet because I forgot to change the thing. Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hey, Luke.
Hey, who do we have on the line here?
It's Protobirth.
Protobirth, how the fuck are you, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good, and I got a question that I would like advice on.
Okay. I mean, you've come to the right place. I'm basically a fucking genius when it comes to giving advice. So you're gonna love what I'm gonna say to you, Protobirth. You're gonna love it. What's up?
So ready. So I love some toys. Big on toys. I've called in about toys maybe
Yeah.
2-3 times.
You love toys.
Love toys. I'm thinking, might turn my life around, might cause some good changes in my life if I got one of those anime babe figures.
Okay. In what way would that turn your life around?
Well, I've never had one before. I've always been too reserved. I've been a little bit shy about it. I think that if I had an anime babe figure, it would promote a positive mindset.
You know, I could sit here on my high horse and say, don't get a horny anime babe figure. You're not, well, you might be a pervert. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, man, the most freeing thing I did for myself this year was I started watching anime at the gym. And I feel like you're saying basically the same thing, you know? Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
I'm not thinking nothing crazy, nothing too crazy, just a beautiful anime woman, I look at that every day. I see that every day in my room. Look at that. Promotes a positive mindset.
Which one?
People are asking that. Ideally, I would like one of the really nice Dorohedoro figures. Those are a little pricey. The ones with the cloth clothing, either a Nikaido or a Noi. That'd be pretty great. I feel like that's the good midpoint between kind of horny but tasteful.
I see. Now I'm worried it's too horny because the reference is lost on me. And every time you don't know a horny anime girl, it's because the anime is so horny. That's why I don't watch it. You know what I mean? I'm worried.
Well, it's a manga written by a woman, so it's actually what
Women can be horny. Protobirth. I mean, that's maybe your first fucking mistake here is that women can be just as horny and in some, especially when it comes to literature, which I believe manga is, sometimes even hornier.
Right, but when they do it, it's more woke and tasteful.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I've met some pretty, I've read some, I don't like throwing this word around, smutty women. But here's the thing, man. A year ago, I would have told you don't buy a fucking anime girl. But then friend of the show, Alec Robbins, showed me it's okay to be a horny anime guy as long as you motherfucking own it. That's the most outwardly horny anime guy I've ever met. He's got tons of figurines in his fucking house. Big titties everywhere flopping about. He draws the stuff himself. And you know what? I say c'est la vie, man. I say c'est la vie.
That's what's up. Shout out Alec Robbins. I think that his first time on the stream was the first time I watched the stream.
That I remember that as well. So I mean, if Alec I respect Alec more than most people in my life. I mean, that guy's got it all. He's funny, talented, nice as the day is long, interesting. And he also loves animated pornography. And I who am I to stop you? Now I gotta ask you though. I have to imagine the big thing is that you already have a bunch of toys in your house that adding the anime figure on won't really be that great of a leap. Is that right?
I mean, all the toys I have are kind of, it's some Gundams and some Kamen Riders. It's all sort of, up to this point, none of my toys show any kind of flesh.
Yeah, but no, hold on. But okay, you've already showed your hand because if you walk in somewhere and someone only has Gundams and Kamen Rider, you know exactly what type of weeaboo nerd they are, and it's not the same type that has like one Goku figurine. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I think people can already tell looking at the stuff that I might be a bit of a sicko.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's fine. You already have kind of set up. It's like when you look for art for your apartment, you want stuff that goes with what you already have. And I think a sexy anime figure kind of already goes with what you have, versus I think if you were sitting in like some sort of, very modern minimalist apartment, and well, actually, this does sound kind of cool now that I'm saying it. If you were in a really like minimalist apartment, and the only figurine was one incredibly sexy anime woman that was predominantly displayed on the table, that'd be fucking cool, man.
That'd be kind of like it's like Murakami.
Yes, exactly. Then you've created art. Then you're a fine visual artist, and you could be in just about any museum in the world. But I think you should get your anime figure, but you can't have the one where you could see nipples, because if anyone comes over, you can't explain your way out of that one. If it has nipples, it has to be in a book that you can close, okay? All right?
I'm not looking to get a porno figure. Nothing that crazy.
Don't get a porno figure. Hey, Protobirth, One Piece has been pretty fucking crazy lately, hasn't it?
One Piece has been so insane.
Basically going off. I've just finished my reread. Wow.
Oh, you did a full reread?
Yeah, well, I'd never read the full thing. I guess it's not technically a reread. I watched the full anime, and then I was like, shit, I want to read this shit. And then I read it all.
The manga is so good, yeah.
It's better. DBJ told me this. Alec Robbins told me this. Everybody's told me this, and they were right. They were right.
It's the way to do it, and if you want, most of it is also in color, so you can kind of have it both ways.
And that's exactly right.
Yeah,
well, Protobirth,
that newest chapter is unbelievable.
The newest chapter was unbelievable. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but we're going somewhere pretty big. Folks, if you ever thought about reading an over 1,100 page manga, now is the time. If you read a couple chapters a day, you can be caught up in the better part of a year. And
I read it all over like a summer.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Is One Piece worth watching? No, is the answer. The animation is bad until like the last 3 years of the anime. And if you watch One Piece, you're signing up for what, like 500 hours of anime? That is insane. If you are going to watch it, watch One Piece, Black Market Breast Milk, because it's a cut down where they take out all the filler and all the shit where they were trying to buy time so they would have more time to write the manga. So yeah, just to sign off about that last chapter. Don't want to spoil too much, but do you know the link between the character that was kind of a big deal in this chapter and One Piece Film Red? No, what do you mean? All right, so Film Red, pretty much nothing in it is canon. Only the character of Uta is canon. Yes. But in Film Red, one of the Gorosei, he sees Shanks and he goes, could this have to do, or he says something like, what does this mean for the Figureland clan? And that was the first time that name was mentioned. That name had not been mentioned in the manga yet. Damn. That's fucking crazy. So that's fucking crazy. It's seeming like this guy might be Shanks' dad or grandpa or something. Boy, shit. Now that is fucking cool. All right, I got to let you go because I know if I don't, we're not going to stop talking about One Piece. And I've been told by this chat many times they don't want to fucking hear it anymore. But Protobirth, it was great to hear from you. Yeah. Thank you. I will be getting an anime babe, and I'll let you know if it turns my life around. Please, post it in the Discord. I'd love to see the way it looks. Take care. Take care, caller. See that? It's as easy as that. You fucking sickos probably thought, oh, there's no way Luke would tell you to buy a sexy anime babe. Well, actually, I would. I actually would tell you that if it fits in with your whole thing. Or it doesn't fit in with your whole thing so much that it actually kind of thing. What you can't be is a guy who has like 4 anime figures and one of them is really horny. Because then your room is messy. I just can tell. I'm your advocate. Dude, how is it still so... Is this even blowing out fucking cold air? It is. God damn, man. Let me put that swing on the fan. God, dude. It is so fucking hot. Hawk Twa! Deadlock on that thing. It's hot. Thank you so much, John Cullen Real. I'm not going to call you Rally, man. You gave that up. I'm already forgetting what your name was. What's happening to you is like what happens when someone imagines a life in a fucking Christmas Carol where you've never been born. And it's not even that it's good, like, oh, I wonder what happened to that guy. It's that you don't exist at all. You never existed. There was never a life with Rally V. Eatable Pepsi. Very same. That's right. They're making a season 2 of that thing. What do we think, folks? Is Tony Chopper going to look like shit? I can already tell you he's definitely going to look bad. No way Netflix gets the CGI right, nor will they spend the money to get it right. And that's what's up. Nah. Yeah, I am fine. I just wanted I wanted to see how long I could do it before someone would say something. Thank you, Jake. And that's why you're one of my mods, Jake. I wanted to see how silent and still I had to be until someone checked on me. That was a test. And the only one that passed was Jake, by the way. The only one that passed was Jake. Isn't that interesting? So if I had a fucking stroke or a heart attack on here, I know y'all wouldn't be doing shit. If I just sat here and passed away, went to heaven. Twitch streamer goes to heaven. Live stream fails. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? What are you calling about?
Hey, Luke, man. Dr. Swamp here.
What's up, Dr. Swamp? How the fuck are you, man?
I'm doing very well. I was just watching King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard live show. They're streaming all their live shows this tour.
I didn't realize it was all of them. I just saw that on YouTube. They're playing Red Rocks tonight.
Yes, very cool show. They just did a all analog electronic jam, which was
that is
sweet.
Extremely sick. I love them, man. I was just listening to them the other day.
It brought up to me, I'm going to do a cold top 5 with you. Top 5 experiences or things that can happen at a festival or live show.
Okay, all right. Number 5 I'm going to go because this never happened to me and I don't really believe in this, but when someone asks for a miracle and they put their finger up and they get it. When you see that shit happen, that's amazing. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. When someone looks for that miracle and then they get it.
Top 5, number 5 for me, I'm going to say getting that concert T-shirt that you wanted.
Okay, I like that. That's a nice thing that happens, and you see it, and you say, "I'm going to remember this for a while." Number 4 for me is going to be sitting down at some point during the concert after you've been standing for a long time and your legs hurt.
Oh, I'm going to match that. Number 4, sitting down at a concert because your legs hurt and you're worn out and people can clearly see it, and someone brings you either water, a drink, or something to smoke.
That's really nice. And I'm going to swing in from yours and go into number 3, which is getting one of them big-ass beers that you only see at a concert's place or a football stadium. When you got that big-ass fucking beer and you know that shit's going to be flat before you even drink a goddamn third of that thing, I'm excited, dude. I'm happy about that.
I like that a lot. It is huge, and you always have to drink it fast because it's hot wherever you are, no matter what.
Yep.
Number 3, I'll bounce again. I'm going to go to a past experience of mine, All Good Festival back in the early 2000s. It was super hot, and a guy was walking around just selling bags of ice for you to put on your head. So I'm going to say bag of ice for you to put on your head.
That is really nice. And now number 2 for me is not every concert, and I don't like talking like this. I don't want to stand by this, and this isn't who I am, but I have to say this, is doing nitrous outside of a jam band concert. That's going to be number 2.
There he is. Are you calling back to a previous top 5 of things to inhale? Because very good pick.
Look, I don't know, man. That's just fun. That shit's fun.
Very
and it's
fun.
legal, too.
Very fun.
Not true.
It is. Have you seen the flavored gas? By the way, I can't remember the brand name, but have you seen this brand? I think it's called Moon Gas, maybe.
Yeah, or
but they're selling like strawberry.
There's one that's like guys keep doing it now. They're like kids are really in it. It's called Galaxy Gas. I was gonna call it Gas Daddies.
Galaxy Gas.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That's crazy to me.
That shit is crazy.
They're bringing the damn. They're gentrifying the damn nitrous. You know what I'm talking about, folks? Oh my God, you can't even get this stuff. We're gonna have our. Stay with me here. What are we gonna have our farm to table? No hormones added, freaking locally sourced nitrous, dude. I mean, what the hell, man?
What's next? IPA gas?
Yes, dude. Yes. We're speaking the same language, man. Did you do your number 2?
All right, number 2, I'm going to say getting to the front if you want to get to the front.
That's a really good one. I mean, that's one of the best things. I haven't wanted to get to the front in a few years now. No real interest in getting to the front, but I respect it when people get to the front.
I'm an old man balcony guy now myself. We saw, who do we see? Viagra Boys. We saw Viagra Boys in a small place, and I was so grateful for them to have a balcony. I was like, I can take my cardigan off, set it over the railing, enjoy my little mushies that I got going on, and I love a balcony.
The balcony's great. You can see everything. It a lot of times sounds better because you got some nice reverberation off the walls. You know what I'm talking about? I mean,
Absolutely.
It's nice, dude. It's nice, bro. Wow. Oh, shit. DWP, you crazy bastard. Thank you for the 10 Tier 1 subs to the Luke Mans community. You crazy son of a bitch. Well, thank you so much, DWP. Thank you so much there. We are ever so close to Gamer Ween, Dr. Swamp. Can you believe that?
Can't believe it.
Can't believe it. All right. And on this high, I will say my number 1, which is, of course, when they played that song, you came there to hear that you would have been okay if they hadn't played it, but you're really happy that they did.
Fuck you. God, I'm so pissed. You've never stolen a pick from me, and you just fucking did it. God damn it.
When they play your song.
God damn it. All right, I'm going to say this. In number 1, if in festival setting, seeing that band you want to see. In my case, sorry to be an old hippie, it was another All Good, and I had just taken my acid and laid down for a nap when my friend nudged me and said, "Hey, the Grateful Dead are on." And I woke up and I got to see the remaining members of the Grateful Dead fucking, doing their thing. It was wonderful.
Incredible. And DWP, I want to say I apologize. I actually did, in fact, know you were a woman. I meant bastard in sort of the proverbial sort of general sense of how I believe.
Yes, thank you, DWP, you bastard.
I believe anyone on this earth could be a crazy bastard. Look at Kamala Harris, one of the craziest bastards I've ever met. Well, respect to you. And don't worry, next time I'll call you a bitch instead. Don't worry. I got you. Dr. Swamp, so I mean, do you have your own number 1, or you're gonna kind of fucking steal mine?
No, I gave you my number 1. My number 1 was at a festival setting, seeing that band you really want to see.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was the Grateful Dead on acid.
Yeah. Similar vibe. Well, Dr. Swamp, thank you so much for calling in, you crazy bastard. Or maybe I'll switch around and say, you crazy bitch this time, because whatever's happening, as long as I'm
Luke,
cursing at the people that call in, that's what's important. Huh?
I appreciate it. I really got to say that one day I hope we can do some Galaxy Gas together.
That'd be great, man. I'm starting to Instagram. Man, okay, I'll let you go before I start talking about it. There is a really
bye, bud.
Bye, bro. There is a really funny. There is this Instagram I found. God damn, my phone said it's called like Nas Daddies or something. I think that's where Gas Daddies came. And it's not that popular, and it's just these 2 guys who live in LA, and one of them wears like a Winnie the Pooh mask, and they just take videos of them and I guess people they know doing nitrous. And then the video cuts, though. They like do it, and then the video cuts, and it's called. I'll post it in the Discord. That shit made me laugh, bro. That shit's crazy as all hell. We need to link and build, man. I don't really know. I can't. I wish I had more of the details, and my phone is dead. It's very. I will be honest. There's something very haunted about the page. It seems like maybe these guys are up to no good. I mean, maybe it's because the poo mask is pretty dirty. This is only as a propellant for whipped cream, not for just huffing. Yeah, they always be like that though. It's like a water pipe type thing. But you really shouldn't be doing the nitrous you get out of those little canisters is dirty, and it'll make your brain go faster if you aren't careful. That will make your brain go faster. You gotta get that tank. It comes from the doctor, and the doctor put it in there, and you get it from the doctor. But we're not going to keep talking about nitrous. We got to clean up the we got to clean up the act. We got to clean up our act before TwitchCon. For TwitchCon. That's really funny, Raleigh. We gotta be careful. You know what I mean? The eye of Sormazon are on us these next few weeks. We gotta be careful. Sormazon. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. What at woke? I'm feeling like, oh, let's get all the carrots together and make ourselves a Woketron. You know what I'm saying, folks? You know what I'm talking about? You should do a Hollywood Shapes live in LA. I should. I really should. I might try and do one. I think now that I've kind of built it out too, I think what I might try and do is do one at some point before the end of the year at the place ENS does their live shows, so I can have all the graphics. And but still have an audience. I think that could be fun. I think it could be fun, and then do it with a bunch of comedians. I think it'd be cool. It could be cool. I'm excited though, folks. I really am. I think I'm really busting out all the stops. I'm making all these videos. Me and Wyatt wrote a bunch of funny questions. I'm very excited to do the show. Do I a little bit wish it wasn't the exact very last moments I could be at TwitchCon after a week of hanging out and having a blast with my friends? Of course I do, but you know what? The show must go on, baby. The show must go on, and that's just part of the fun. That's just part of the excitement. Oh, shit. I lost connection to the fucking calls. Wait. No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, what the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, definitely. Hold on.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line.
Beep, beep.
Enter your 6-digit PIN number.
Beep. Now you can't hear it.
Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
Well, what bone am I going to break? Well, the only bone I'll be breaking is the funny bone of every goddamn member of that audience, both live and virtual. How about that? Because you know we're going to bring the laughs, bro. You know we're going to be bringing the laughs. Deadass, we're going to be bringing the laughs, bro. Can't wait. I really can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I mean, it's gonna be a hoot and a half. It really will. It's been a lot of work, but good. Still have a little to do, and I'm excited. I haven't worked on a project this long in a while, but it's all gonna pay off in the end when I get to what? when they let me host the Gamer Oscars after this. That's what I'm trying to do, folks. Now, you said, are you prepared to leave everyone in your dust if you take off in a big way? Brother, if you know me even a little bit, you know that I'm already looking at every single person I meet, and I got the fucking Terminator vision, and they are a shadowed silhouette. They're at like 50% opacity, and they only get full color up to the point where I think they can help me in some way in my career. So, for example, if I just saw, let's say, someone I knew from elementary school that I knew had nothing to do with show business, they'd look like a fucking ghost. No part of them would be filled up. Let's say, though, that I knew or they mentioned, oh, my dad or my uncle is actually a screenwriter out in Hollywood. Then the color comes a little bit back. We're popping a little back up. You know, we got like 10%, you know, a little bit more. I don't think it'll do too much. Right, and that's the question, is then we get to our fellow performers. We look at someone like Jesse Farrar. I can see it depends on the day, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I think he's got a bit of an attitude, and I don't think that's exactly what's going to get you ahead in this industry. But when he's on good behavior, it can actually be quite high. You know, I think he can do a lot for me. But if he's being naughty, if he's being bad, then it goes back down. Which one has more color? Exactly the same. Exactly the same to me. Exactly the same. And I can't reveal who has what color or how much they have, how much life they have. But I'll tell you that the far end, let's say I saw Daniel Day-Lewis out. Now that would be the only probably real person I saw that day. They'd be totally full. That would be like how you see the audience sees everybody. When you see how you see everybody is how I see actors that have been in stuff, because a lot of people are actors, but not a lot of them have been in stuff, and good stuff too that you would know about. I don't care if you were in one episode of Barry and we barely had any lines. No, I need you to have been in something. But if you're on a TV show and that's as far like if you were Adriana on The Sopranos, I know her career wasn't that amazing after The Sopranos. Still an iconic role, and she deserves full color. Boom. Boom. I watched The Sopranos doc today that they just put out on HBO. If you like The Sopranos, folks, that's a good thing to watch. That's just David Chase talking about The Sopranos for like 3 fucking hours. Interesting, man. Interesting. I really enjoyed it. That guy seems like a crazy person. He really wanted to make movies, and they would not let him because I don't think he was very good at it. But he really wanted to. It's pretty crazy, man. The Sopranos is pretty crazy. You realize maybe it was the exception to the rule. I think TV shows are for the most part bad again, right? What's up, Helios? Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. It's hard to make a TV show, man. It's like a bunch of mini movies. Just look at Shogun, man. That shit's all right. Shogun's all right. I mean, I think there are good movies coming out, but I think that movies, there's not really like an indie television scene. I guess if you're thinking of indie television, essentially what it is YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, but movies I like know. Yes, Twitch is indie cable access or public television. Are there any cool new movies or shows coming out? Let's think. And how can we pick, right, folks? I mean, it's so hard to pick movies or shows. It's that classic back and forth that goes, you go, wow. You can't decide. Do I like movies? Do I like shows? Do I like movies? Do I like shows? Star Wars Andor was great. That's the only Disney property Star Wars stuff I really legitimately liked. And I did like, I guess, Last Jedi when it came out. But maybe I wouldn't now. I don't know. Andor was good, man. That was like 2 or 3 years ago now, man. That was 2 or 3 years ago. Movies, I mean, I saw Challengers. I watched that shit again on the damn plane. You know what I'm talking about? Visions is cool, Star Wars Visions. Yeah, but that almost feels like its own thing. Challengers, man. I love Challengers. That's my favorite movie of the year. Sexy. Not a lot of people making movies that are fucking sexy these days, but that guy still got it. That guy still got it. Fucking sexy. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is a horn dog movie. That feels like watching fucking Basic Instinct or some shit. I'm telling you, man. That is, and it's, the soundtrack is so good. I loved that movie, man. I loved that movie. Do you like short story all at once or a long story in more bite-sized chunk? I like short story all at once, man. I like the movies. No, you weren't, SVT. Shut up. You don't even know what website I'm on. You wouldn't even be able to figure this out if you tried. You have no idea. You don't know where if I'm fucking coming or going. Oh yeah, Hundreds of Beavers I want to see. I think that's this year. Right? DWP, I feel like I was playing at festivals this year. I don't know if it's out. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know shit. You'll never be able to figure out the site. And then you don't know shit. I don't know what other movies I'm looking forward to. Alien Romulus, not really. Look, hey, I'll tell you what, man. You know, I'm a defender on this site of the pop culture, of the most popular culture. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm watching motherfucking Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm fucking laughing, dude. I'm sitting there and I'm laughing. Ha 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 ha. Deadpool's here. He's throwing around the arm he's throwing around Wolverine's skeleton using it as a weapon, and Baby Bye 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 is playing. Ha ha ha. I've started to feel detached from time. I don't know what anything was anymore. Me too. He loves chimichangas. Sister, me too. I really fucking... I don't know when anything was. I was trying to figure out if Challengers was this year because I watched it on a plane. But you can watch a movie in the same year that it comes out. I still need to see Twisters. People were pretty hard on it, but I think I would have enjoyed it. Saw Borderlands. That's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Joyless, man. Hey, but as an AMC A-lister, seeing a bad movie sometimes and just paying for popcorn is what it's all about. How was Beetlejuice, Ionic DJ? Friend of the show, David Brown, said it was joyless. Really? I love the movies, man. I love going to the movies. I try and go as much as I can. Furiosa's this year. Furiosa's good. Yeah. David was telling me that he did not think Jenna Ortega had it in this movie, which I was surprised to hear because I do think, much like Timothée Chalamet, I believe that she has it. She's got the sauce. That sucks. The one thing about living in LA, man, is I got about 10 movie theaters within a 10-minute drive of me. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was, I didn't hate it, man. I didn't hate it. I don't think anyone else liked it that I saw it with. I was like, I don't know, it was fun. The de-aging shit looked so fucking terrible. There are no movie theaters downtown your city? That's crazy. I guess a lot of times now movie theaters are not in downtown areas. They're in the suburbs. Indiana Jones. Yeah, you can't be... Though, honestly, on a date and you're talking about how much you hate a fucking movie, that can really bring you together. Luke, that's a different Indiana Jones. Oh, yeah, the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is the old one. I do love that movie, though. I like how it gets Christian. We are doing advice, man. We're taking advice. We're chatting movies. We're just fucking hanging out. We're just hanging out for once in our goddamn lives. But if you need advice... And I'm the person to give it to you. How do you know that? Look at this furrowed brow. This is a man that has seen some things. I didn't lose all this hair because I was playing life I wasn't walking down easy street, was I? No, I was grinding and I was hustling. Sleep, you know what? you know what my tip is, Helios? Get fucking get diagnosed with sleep apnea. I know there's some sleep apnea heads in here. I keep fucking I want to side sleep with it, but then it keeps waking me up, man. It keeps waking me up. I think I just gotta submit to the back sleep. I have a That's very funny, Crichton. I have a blind friend who drills rails about movies being woke. Damn. That's insane. Yeah, but I guess. Yes, I agree with that, Jake. I have a mask with the tube at the top, but I have the nose thing. I think I need to get the over the face mask. It's funny to be blind. I feel like if I went blind, I would that was one of the first things I would stop worrying about was whether culture had gone woke or not, right? I mean, I feel like that's the exact kind of sort of culture war thing that you immediately go, I don't think this matters anymore, does it? Yeah. You got the nose pillow too? All right. I also do a thing where I keep waking up and I'm breathing through my mouth. So maybe I also need it, but I don't know. I'm still getting better sleep though. I mean, I don't know if anybody remembers, but a couple months ago even I was fucking barely staying awake for a lot of my streams. Get the undernose band. Yeah, I got a head strap, but I'm nervous to put it on. I don't know why. I'll try it tonight. Nose tips versus undernose band. I thank you, Crazy Dad, Wild Man, Nate Dogg, because I really do feel a lot fucking better. I really, it is crazy to go from feeling like if I didn't have a nap every day, I would be sick to my stomach to being fine. Hemsworth's PlayStation good. Yeah. I did like Hemsworth in that movie. I thought he was fun. Lady and gentlemen. That's my favorite line in movies this year. Shout out to movies. Shout out to movies. It does look like a cool alien mask. Yes, there we go, Helios. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's funny, Total Geek the First. Luke, what was your favorite part of Borderlands? So hard to say. What was my favorite part of Borderlands? I'm trying to think if there was any part I was like, yeah. Wow, thank you so much, anonymous user. Tier 1 sub to movies to the max. That'd be a good go off King's name. We're pretty close to this motherfucking goal. I think my favorite part of Borderlands was Keep It Shut was fine. Here's what I'll tell you. If Tar hadn't come out like in the last like 2 years, I definitely would have been like, is Kate Blanchett secretly a bad actor if I was just going off of Borderlands? Nobody ever got new guns. You know what? I'll tell you, man. Despite myself, Claptrap was making my ass laugh. Ha ha ha! You shitting out lead when you get shot full of the bullets and then he shits out all the bullets. I'm laughing, bro. I like that kind of stuff. I think if they had done more of that. Ladies and gentlemen. I did play the games, and I frankly I remember playing. Kevin Hart was bad. For some reason, they cast him as a serious role. He basically did no jokes, and it was fine. But you're like, why did you cast him? Also, in the games, is that guy like they were really obviously trying to capture the magic of Jumanji. I think there's like this style of movie right now, which is like older people, like sort of buddy comedy road movie almost esque. And it just didn't work this time. He was bad. They were all bad, man. Claptrap was funny, though. Capturing the magic of Jumanji. We're looking at moving the next year when I do get the stuff around the house fixed up, so it's nice before listing, but not holding up the listing, you know. Well, what do you got to get fixed? What do you got to get fixed? What are we talking here? Painting? I mean, are you talking about... Frankly, you know, I think you should do it. I think you should start. If you're saying we're moving this calendar year, you should start January goddamn 1st because you know it's going to take a while. And the worst part of moving is when you're trying to do all the things at once. You know what I mean? Just like do it. If you could do all that stuff before you even start looking at new places, you're going to feel a lot better. I hate moving, man. I hate moving. I think it's one of the worst things we have to do as individuals. I pray to God one day I can have enough monetary wealth in this world just to fucking hire people to do it completely for me and I don't even have to touch one fucking box. God damn. That's my only dream in life. That's my only dream. That's why you need to donate subs for Gamer Ween so Luke doesn't have to move himself. Dude, how is it still fucking hot in this room? It is really so crazy. I cannot believe it. Are you flying or driving? I'm going to stand in front of the cold air for like 1 second. Oh my God, dude. You drive them. Yeah, you could get one of those little mobile litter box things. I would definitely get that. It really has. It really has, Proto-Birth. No, it is still stressful for them. I mean, fucking cats hate change. Dogs can kind of deal with it because they more look at you as a pack more so than their like territory. But yeah, I mean, my cats like we moved last year just across town, and they were so fucking pissed, even though they had more space. They're pissing on stuff. I mean, but then they just get used to it. I feel like cats more than any other pet will just let you know how pissed they are at you. I need some fucking advice. For some reason, Piggy, my dog, we've had her for about 6 months. The last month has just started peeing. She has started peeing on our bed, the couch, and she does it like almost once every day, and we cannot for the life of us figure out why. We take her out. We take her on walks. So we're taking her to the vet tomorrow. Maybe it's a urinary tract thing, but it's just so weird that she was housebroken, and now she's seemingly not. I cannot figure it out. I cannot figure it out. She is pulling a prank. That's correct. That is correct. I think it's a UTI. Yeah. She is 1.5 years old. She is not old. She is not old. It is not incontinence. I think it's that she can't hold it because she's kind of hiding when she does it. She is, I think, embarrassed by it. We caught her doing it like for the first time, and she really was like very slinking away in this way where I don't think it's like she wants to be doing it. Because I thought at first it was a marking thing, but I think it's that she feels bad, so she's going places where we are or something. I don't know. Yeah, you just gotta, you can always do the thing, Grandpa Liquor, where you start them in one room and kind of let them go out from there. That does help them. I'm always bad about that. But you can do the thing where you start them and then you add a new room every day and they just get a little bit used to it quick. Because if you throw them into a whole new place, they just freak out because they don't know where the fuck they are and they hide. Grandpa Liquor, great to see you turning from saying, I want Luke to use my mouth as a latrine to earnestly being part of the conversation. That's what I love to see out of a chatter. Yeah, you got to start him in a small space. Man, Chris, our cat Kirby, has been freaking out because I let him in the back. He's not an outdoor cat per se, but I let him I let him out back, and our backyard's closed off, so he's not fucking anything up. He's not getting fucked up. But I haven't been letting him in the backyard the last couple of days because it's been so hot, and he has been truly screaming at me and Katie all day, every day, meowing, 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 so mad at us we won't let him outside in the 110-degree heat. And then I did let him out for like 2 minutes, and I come outside, and he's fucking hyperventilating. He's so hot. And it's like, yeah, of course you are, dude. You're covered in fucking fur. It's psycho, man. It's psycho. And he just comes out there. He doesn't do anything. He just fucking sits there. He does hunt bugs, which is nice. He gets to hunt the little buggies. Moving into a townhouse with my fiance who grew up on a farm and doesn't like the idea of indoor pets. Even cats and dogs? Damn. She grew up on a farm, man. Grandpa Liquor, I'm learning more about you moment by moment. I gotta say, of all the chatters I expect to have a fiance, you were not super high up the list, but I love to hear it. I'm glad you found love. I really am. I really am. You gotta keep them inside. I mean, it's different when you're on a farm because it's like, I mean, you literally have cats and dogs on a farm to keep away rodents and other animals. Like, that makes sense, but you can't have an outdoor cat in the city. I know, man. I know. You're proud of it. You should be. Finding someone is hard, and I think it's amazing you found someone, and I'm wishing you guys the best. I really am. Yeah, that's right. But Chris is good, man. I let him out. I'm looking. Yeah, they have 20 barn cats. Those are almost like, I mean, I feel like if you grow up on a farm, you look at a cat almost as just another one of the fucking farm animals, right? They're just cats, and they always have food because there's always rats if you're growing food. I love cats, man. I do think that there's a world where I could see myself becoming one of those old people. Me and Katie have talked about this. No kids, putting all our money into doing an animal rescue and just living on a fucking ranch in Montana. I really do think that's in the cards for me. I really could spend the rest of my life taking care of animals. That would be fucking great. It really would. When I'm done with all this, when Holly Luke Shapes finally gets syndicated in overseas markets, dude. Finally, bro. Finally. Your car isn't nice to her. Once we finally get no kids, multiple cats, man. I'm serious. I really, wow, a cat-sized hamster wheel. I want to go to the pig cafe. Cat isn't super nice to her. Oh, I thought you meant to the car. Yeah, well, if you live together, I'll tell you what. Katie's cat wasn't nice to me for the first 2 fucking years, and now she loves me. It took 2 full... Finally, Mrs. Lady is our other cat. Finally, what got her to like me, after 2 years of living together in the same house, we lived together, and she would sleep on the bed, but sleep over on Katie's side. What I did is Katie was out of town, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And right as I was going to bed, I picked her up. She looked so startled, and I just put her in the bed next to me, and she just has slept with me ever since. She was just in that moment realized, oh, yeah, that's fine. What is that noise? River Prophet, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to Cat Befriender. DWP coming in with the hot gift subs. DWP is a pimp. This is what we do now. Literally picked her up. I was like, no, we're just going to do this. And she was like, okay. I literally do think with cats sometimes that is the move. John Cullen real, and I'm not going to call you Rally. Wow. Did we hit it? Folks. We hit it. Oh, man, we hit it. Thank you, John Cullen real. Thank you so much. Now you're probably asking yourself, what the hell did you just pay for? What is Gamer Weed? Well, let me paint you a fucking picture. Let me paint you a fucking picture. All right. You know the classic monsters, right? You know the classic monsters. Dracula, Halloween Man, Frankenstein we call him. Wolfman, Mummy. Well, before they were Universal's monsters, they were just our monsters, society. Now imagine this. The Dracula. I'm Dracula now. Blah! I want to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of what Gamerween will be like. Okay? That's the tippy tip top. Tip top to tip top of what Gamerween. Blah, I want to play. And then Frankenstein's like, me want play Splatoon 3. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And then Wolfman gets out there and goes, I want to play Mario Party Superstars. Oh. And then the mummy's like, whoa. And they're like, Mummy, we can't fucking understand you under those bandages. That's one of the jokes of Gamerween. So that's a taste of what Gamerween's going to be. And it's a fully fledged idea, and I've got it all worked out here, and I've got it all written. It's a 120-page script that I'm going to be hopefully off book for. How quick before the Deadlock lobby gets tired of it? Man, we were playing Deadlock last night, and me and Ricky started kind of riffing a little bit with the guys and some of the guys in our lobby, and they took it and ran with it, man. I laughed at a guy who said robot pussy once, and he said it, I would say, 10 more fucking times during the match. It's too much. That's good, Proto Birth. I'm writing that one down. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting us there. Our sub goal we've reached. Yes, that's right. Yeah, the Russie. They really like that. You give them an inch and they'll go for a mile. I always think it's going to be more fun to fuck around and riff with people in a game like that, and then the answer is it never is, because they want to do it too, but then they say something racist or homophobic 100 out of 100 times. We did it, folks. Gamers, 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 gamers. Welcome to Gamerween. Well, I was laid out one night, and I was playing video games on my Steam Deck device, and I was feeling not lame because I was playing Yakuza 0, but then I looked up with a fright. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. It was Gamerween night. It's Gamerween. It's a graveyard gamer. It's Gamerween. Oh, please, you gotta make sure you save your files. It's Gamerween. And we've got the Wolfman here. It's Gamerween. And when he's playing it on his Nintendo Wii with Motion Plus. Gamerween. 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 Yep, that's all right. So it's the gamer mash. Damn, that's good, Grandpa Liquor. I didn't even. Here's what I'll tell you. I have always been jealous of Stefan's ability to write parody songs, and I can promise you one part of Gamerween will be a full gaming parody song written and performed by me for the stream. That's a guarantee. I'm going to write that down. My phone's dead. Somebody write that down. Send that to me in a DM. I love those songs, man. I think they're the funniest things in the goddamn world. It's a gamer's mash. A gamer mash. What if it's not as good as Stefan's? You know what, Army of Crow? I'm not too worried about that because I know the performance will be really inspired no matter how good the words are. I don't know if I'm as good a wordsmith as Stefan, but I've got the acting and improv and comedy training to know I can really sell whatever those words are. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried. You know? I'm not worried. I ain't worried about that shit. I ain't worried about that shit. It's Gamerween. I'm not worried about fucking anyone, dude. Thank you, Gene's Whisperer. I'm not worried about anyone. Because in the Goo Crew, we build each other up. We don't break each other down. Unless all of us are on a call with DBJ, and then we kind of break them down a little bit. Hey, that's great. Love my sodies. Another name I don't recognize. It's Gamerween. It's a graveyard. It's a gamer. It's gamer weed. It's a gamer weed. So that's what I've got so far. It's gamer weed. It's a gamer weed. It's gamer weed. It's a gamer weed. So the chorus is down. The chorus is down. We got that. I got that down. It was a game. They were playing. No, Bowmore. They were playing Smash. It's gamer weed. They were losing wait, hold on. It's gamer weed. They were playing Smash. It's gamer weed. And they all knew how to wave dash. It's gamer weed. It was the Brothers Smash is also good. But I think that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wave dash. Ooh. Wow, wow. It's gamer weed. Gamer weed got me motherfucking acting strange, 'cause I woke up last night with that gamer rage. I wanted to play Deadlock all night, but I was banned for saying hateful stuff. That's also, that's the fool who ripped his pants, but I think I had a dream last night where I met Tom Kenny. That's kind of odd, isn't it? That's kind of odd, isn't it? It's a graveyard Gameween. What are the other Halloween songs? You should do a Rocky Horror kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna send, if you're a sub this month, I'm gonna send you the official Gamerween play along at home pack. SVT, I like to think that's my influence. Oh, I hope I meet... Dude, Tom Kenny is at TwitchCon this year. Yo, that's so sick. Yo, we're going to go get an autograph with him and Hungry Box, because you know they actually rock it together. Oh, who's Hungry Box? Well, Tom Kenny knows he's the #1 Jigglypuff player in the world in Melee. Seriously? Yes, that's right. And he's pretty good in online as well. Yeah, Kryta did. Are they doing big Halloween in are they doing big Halloween in Australia? I feel like Japan and South Korea do big Halloween at this point. South Korea actually did it too big a few years ago. We're not going to go into that. But it's also weird because also Halloween feels like it's changed a lot. In the state, like, I don't really think kids go and trick or treat. I think most parents either go to a party or they do the trunk or treat thing. But my mom told me that no one really comes around the house to trick or treat these days. Like, we tried when I was a kid, but you get boomers like, that's an American thing. That's very funny. I want to ask JF if his kids trick-or-treated. In the South, they probably do, because they're trying to take Halloween away from us. You all know what I'm talking about? These culture wars. The war on Halloween. The war on Halloween. Yeah, 9/11 certainly did put I remember there was a big shift after 9/11. Well, between that and DC specifically, having 9/11 and the DC sniper in the same year, you want to let your kids do it. There's that's good, Proto-Birth. Yeah, but I live in a house, Rally, and no one shows up here either. I live on kind of a weird street, but, I mean, I'm in a house now and still no one shows up. There's a trick-or-treater kids, but they mostly go to the local stores. Yeah, they do that shit. They go down the store. Trunk or treats. Exactly. This is what, folks, wake up. This is what they've taken from you, okay? You know, this is why you watch the stream, because we are hitting it here first before anyone else. We are hitting it here first before anyone else. This is what's happening, folks. They're taking trick-or-treating from you, and I don't know what's next. Man. I really don't. I mean, what's next? We're saying the Easter Bunny's not going to hop, come around with a big fucking basket? What are you telling me? Oh, the Tooth Fairy ran out of Sacagawea dollars this year? I mean, Jesus. Jesus. And where is Jesus, by the way, in all this? No one is sure. Here's something I've made up, but I think would be, sounds like it could be true. If I told you every year people went to the house of the Sharon Tate murders on Halloween and dressed up as Marilyn Manson and took pictures of it, you'd believe me, right? I mean, doesn't that seem like something people would do? It really does. It really does seem like something people would do. But it isn't, as far as I know. It's not something people do. Not Marilyn Manson. Yeah, I mean Charles Manson. Shit. I meant Charles Manson. Marilyn Manson, that would be kind of fun too. Yeah, you know Ben J. Yeah, exactly. I'm radicalizing Ben JPK. I mean Charles Munson, man. They got to try to bring the Munsters back, but this time they have more. What's the difference really between the Addams Family and the Munsters? Does anyone know? Or is that like Berenstain Bears? Hot Christmas in the Southern atmosphere. I mean, I don't know though. It feels Christmas. I like LA during Christmas because no one's from here, so everyone goes home. So December, like, it's so crazy. I mean, DC is actually a little bit like this. But pretty much all the studios shut down after Thanksgiving. So everyone just leaves, dude. It's so crazy. What's up, Raiders? Crucified Scoob, how the fuck are you, dude? How the fuck are you? I hope you're well. We're doing advice. You need advice. I got advice. I know your life's fucked up. And you gotta talk it out for once in your goddamn life, don't you? You know what? No one listens to you anymore. I'm looking at you. No one fucking listens to you when you speak, but I'll listen. I'm looking at you, chatter. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your name is, but I'm looking at you. No one listens. I will listen. Yeah, I like being here, and I really do like being here around Christmas time. It's very nice. It's really fun to go to bars here around Christmas time because there's no one here. Bigfoot Lodge is a bar of mine that I always try to go to in December because I find it very nice. Brother, I am well. I am well, man. I am fucking well. I'm chilling. Man, I'm like 4 sessions deep in therapy. It's great. Really? For the first time, SVT? Or you started therapy? I like to think that's my influence. We did Christmas dinner in Chinatown last year, though. That's good. I'm glad, man. Sometimes, here's the thing about therapy, I really do believe, is sometimes you do need a break from it because you run out of shit to fucking say, and then when you come back, you're like, it's like good again. It's like helpful. I think we all go through fucking phases with mental health shit where you like need it and don't need it, and it's just, visiting my old college town during Christmas nights, there's a good bar with the locals that's nice to go to. That's fun. That's fun. Save money on therapy. This isn't therapy. It's brotherly advice. Look at me as a big brother. I know a lot of y'all look up to me like a big brother, so this is the stream to really lock in with that. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I can buy you beer, man. I get it, Crichton. It's not fun when you really getting that dirty with it. I'm glad, SVT. I'm glad, man. OCD seems like a tough one. I don't think that's my problem. I think my problem, care too much. Love too much, too. Too charitable. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced I have ADHD, and that for a long time I thought when I took ADD meds I would get from people like in college, I was like, oh, it's like I have like superpowers. And then I kind of realized what it actually is that I could finally focus on my work and I felt normal. And I think I don't think it was superpowers. I think it was just that I was not getting distracted by everything in my life. But I love to hear that, DWP. I really do. Congrats to you. That's cool. Damn, I got to start acting more distracted in my. Yeah, I tried to bring up ADD to my psychiatrist, and she was like, "Nah." I think, frankly, though, a lot of it was the sleep. A lot of it was the sleep stuff. I mean, now that I'm sleeping better, man, this CPAP machine's changing my life. I know, because you're just like, boom, 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 boom. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. There's an app for that. I don't know. I think I grew up in a house that was pretty anti like medication for one reason or another. So a lot of my adult life has been like, well, some of it fucks you up, but some of it makes your life way sicker and more manageable, and you can actually accomplish a lot more and have a much more fulfilling and good life because of it. What about that? I'm a proponent of that shit. I really am. I mean, I got antidepressants like 2 years ago, and I've never looked fucking back, dude. I really haven't. It's just so clearly been like, oh, great. Now I just I'm regulated, man. You know, I did though before I got on the antidepressant I'm on now. I was on one that made my testicles break out and the worst rash I've ever had. So much so that they itch so much they hurt. They stung and they burned and they hurt. And I would try and put like jock itch spray on it, but that only made them burn more. But the burning was actually a little bit relieving because if it burned bad enough, it would stop itching for a while. I don't know. It was crazy. That's what Lexapro did to me. Isn't that fucking crazy? And they were like, yeah, my doctor was like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's possible, but that sounds crazy. And then I stopped taking it. Immediately it went away. It was so fucking nuts. Yeah, me too, Protobirth. My parents are crunchy. That was why. Yeah. That's a deal breaker, ladies. It was crazy, man. I literally, the pain is still visceral to me right now. Like, I can really imagine it. I can really imagine it. It was fucking scary. They got bright red. They looked like they looked like the damn cherries in Mario that makes a little another Mario pop out. You know what I'm talking about? It was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, I was so desperate, bro. You know what I mean? But it's chill, man. Looking to getting one out. I like having both of them, though. They come as a pair. I get that from smoking the J's. I have nonstop hiccups on Z-Packs. Oh, like the really? That's crazy. Dark web. That is so much. That is very strange. Was that a steroid pack? What was it, Strong Bad Man? Let me guess. It was testicular torsion. Was it testicular torsion? Was it testicular torsion? All right, we got a call coming in. Let's take a fucking call. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? What are you calling about?
Hey, it's Robbie from Houston.
Robbie, my friend, how are you? I didn't even know you were watching, you silly goose.
Hey, big dog. Yeah, I fell asleep and I woke up about like 5 minutes ago. I'm awake. My heart is racing, and I'm ready to get some advice.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on with you, man? I mean, I haven't. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we've talked in the chat, man, but I don't know any of your big life updates. I mean, is there anything to report? Anything you need help with?
Luke, it's happening. I'm going to become an uncle. I'm going to be unk status. Fairly soon.
King Mazel, Robbie.
I know.
Mazel, you're going unk mode.
Yeah, it's true. I have 2 sets of sisters. I got one who is gay as the day is long. They were at no risk of getting pregnant, and then I have another sister who is just a straight spinster. heterosexual spinster, and it was only a matter of time before they became pregnant.
Wait, isn't spinster mean you're like
it's a
alone?
Yeah, they they got pregnant, and it's like immediately, it's like a shotgun wedding thing. They're like,
Gotcha.
and she's like, she met some oil field guy in Louisiana. So not only is she like gonna get pregnant, and also she's gonna have a baby, and she's gonna get married, but also the baby's gonna be like raised in Louisiana and talk all fucked up like they all do over there.
Yeah, you want to hear oil field office guy, but oil field guy, so he's sort of a working man, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Union job, though, I got to imagine.
I have no idea. It doesn't interest me in the slightest, so I never talk about it with them.
Yeah. I guess I didn't realize you had another sister, so I'm already learning something new tonight.
I do. I have one who's interesting and cool, and one who's boring as fuck, and we hate each other growing up. So, yeah.
And that's the spinster?
Not of no interest to the show. Yeah, the spinster is the one who...
Well, that's interesting. The show, I mean, where are you guys at now? Was she at your other sister's wedding?
She was. She, at one point, she got too drunk and fell onto a glass she was holding and had to be rushed to the hospital. It was pretty funny.
Damn. And this was before she met the oil man.
It was, yeah. This has all happened very, very quickly.
Wow. And how far along is she?
She is so damn pregnant. Woo! You would not believe how fucking pregnant this bitch is.
Sheesh.
I do have a relevant question to all this, though.
Yeah.
Some advice I need. I, like a lot of men, to my understanding, have never held a baby in my damn life. People look at me and they think, nah, he probably doesn't want to hold this baby.
Mm-hmm.
He likes holding his video game or just fingers in the pockets, more likely.
Or his damn pecker. You know?
So I was wondering, his damn pecker, they probably look at me and think. So my question to you is, how do you hold a baby? How do you grip it?
I got to be honest, man. I hate to say this to you. I got no fucking idea. I am in a similar boat. I have never held a baby as an adult, and I'm fucking scared to. But here's my guess.
Damn.
You got to keep that head up, man. I mean, I got to imagine that's got to be important.
Yeah.
One hand's got to be behind that. The head can't be dropping back. Because you know how I know that is you never see a baby where he's doing that. So he's probably not supposed to.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't grab it by the feet.
Right.
And just like leave its head lingering.
Right. Yeah, you definitely don't grab it by the feet. Are you supposed to pick it up under the arms? Maybe pick it up under the arms. You don't want to pick it up by the head either. Whatever happens, I think the rest of the body will kind of heal, but you really can't fuck up the head. What's up, Debbie? Raiders.
Right.
Hello, welcome in, Raiders.
I feel like I'm gonna fuck up and accidentally go right into that like soft spot. Fucking put my finger through it like a bowling ball.
Yeah, that's because the top is still soft, right? Does anyone in the chat know? Do you know how to hold a baby? I'm trying to help Robbie know how to hold a baby, but I'm frankly I have no fucking idea. I've been always too scared to hold babies as an adult. One time I played Got Your Nose with a baby when I was 12, and he was an infant, and he started crying, and that was the last time I've touched a baby. Ugh, nasty.
They seem too delicate. Like they'll like shatter if you fucking drop it.
And I understand. That's the thing. If it's yours, you know not to do that, and you like some like sort of psychic wisdom. Welcome in, Raiders from Nate and Dean. Welcome in, another raid back to back. But yeah, I know cave people did it, but that's because they were close. See, they were closer to the ancient knowledge. Me and Robbie, we're two guys. We're as far away from the ancient primordial knowledge we had as beasts as possible. You know, putting a laptop over my dick and balls for most of my like growing up life saw to that. You know.
Yes, sir. This shit doesn't work at all.
Imagine your forearm is the chair back, your palm is the seat, and your armpit is the headrest. That's pretty good.
Do you have Piggy around? You can sort of like give it a go on stream. People can sort of direct you
how to hold the baby. That's a good idea, Robbie. I'll go grab Chris. I think he'll be a little more amenable to what I'm about to do to him. That's a good idea. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll wait here in silence. Chat, what's up? Who y'all voting for? One's in the chat if you are still riding with Biden. All right, I'm seeing some ones. I'm seeing some very sensible chatters in here tonight. Stein, please leave. Please get out of here. The girl reading this. Damn. The thing I like most about Luke's chat is that everyone is so funny. Unlike you got Minecraft streamers or whatever, but you've also got these hilarious LA Twitch comedy streamers, and you get the funniest chatters.
All right, I got Piggy.
Seems sarcastic.
All right. Okay. It's going to be tough because I got to hold the thing. Here we go. Robbie, I got Piggy. All right.
That's okay. Thank goodness.
So I'd probably do something like this. And then I'd rock her like a little baby. And then I'd just rock her like a little baby. But see, the dog knows where to put its head. So that's the thing, is the head. But I would rock her like a little baby.
Yeah. A dog also knows to obey, unlike a baby who is wily.
Right. That's so true about babies. They haven't been taught to obey yet.
Yeah. They haven't been through the training session.
Look at this dog, everybody. Look at her. The sweet girl.
I love this fucker.
I do too, man. I've fallen in love. I know I really didn't want to get her, but now I think I love her more than Katie does by a lot. Piggy.
Damn. Is Katie sort of out on the dog?
Piggy, I think that I think it's fine that she pisses all over the beds and stuff. I don't really care, and it sort of really bothers Katie.
Yeah, who cares?
So maybe I'm wrong.
Katie will buy a new one. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
End of the day, who cares?
What does she have to fucking complain about? Look at this dog, man. I know she doesn't really like coming in here. I would have her on the stream more. The animals kind of like being in here, but they think if I bring them in here, I'm not going to let them back out in the yard. I sleep in the piss. I cleaned the piss up, son. What are you talking about? I cleaned the piss up. So, Robbie, to answer your question, I mean, you put your little hand on the head, and you give the baby a little pet, and you tell her she's a good girl, and you take her for a little walk, and you give her a kiss. And her mouth kind of smells like poop, because if you don't watch her, she'll eat the cat poop. Don't know why.
Yeah, because the baby's been eating shit all day.
Yeah, the baby probably eating shit. Yes, cat. That's also the thing is, dog piss is way, 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 way less bad than cat piss. Way, way, way. Oh yeah, babe. Robbie, do you know if it's a niece or a nephew? Because you can't be holding the niece by the dick either. That's definitely not allowed.
No, it's a niece.
It's a niece. Great. So that's not even really on the table. Yeah, you can't do that. That's just like one of the rules. Piggy's being really good right now. Wow.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's really chilling. Well, congratulations to your sister you hate, Robbie. I to learn something new. And Robbie, I hope.
Yeah, maybe I'll.
Huh? Please.
Oh, sorry. Maybe
ahead.
some future advice stream. I'll call in and we can sort of resolve that situation between me and her.
Yeah, I'd like to hear why you guys hated each other. Because I'm an only child, so I don't really understand that. But I grew up with a friend who's a brother and sister that fucking hated each other, and I can never really figure out why. I can never figure out why.
Yeah, I think I think from a young age I was always sort of alt and she was normie, and those were the dividing lines.
That sucks. That sucks when you grow up in an alt when you're normie and your brother's alt.
Yep.
So normie is getting knocked up by
but
an oil guy, and alt is what is it, Robbie? Fill in the blank.
just sort of just waiting around to see what happens. No sort of
You goddamn right.
immediate plans, no 5-year plan.
You goddamn right it is. Bro, living that slacker lifestyle. All right, Robbie, thank you for calling in, my friend.
All right, bye.
Bye. Ooh, it's hard to use the... Who's the dog? This is Piggy, man. This is Piggy. This is Piggy. This is the best doggy in the world. Oh, I love this doggy. I love this doggy. I love this doggy. I love this doggy so much. I love this doggy so much. Folks, we hit Gamerween, so Gamerween is happening. Don't worry. Little pig. This is a little pig. Hello, pig. Hello, pig. Hello, pig. Piggy. Are you having a nice time in here? Hold on. I'm going to give you the piggy seat. I'm going to give you the piggy seat. Come here. You really want to go. Come here, piggy. Come on. Up here. Come on. Come on. You don't like this chair, I know. I'm going to show you it's fine. Come on. Come on, piggy. Come on, piggy. I'm going to hold it still. You really don't want to sit on here, huh? Let's try it. Let's try it. Come here, piggy. Come here. I know. We're going to try one more time, and then I'll leave you alone. Okay. So I'm going to hold the thing, and you go there, and you immediately jumped off. You really don't want to sit on that. All right, man. I can't make her do it. Now she's smelling a fucking football. Dog named Bear is also good. Piggy. Oh, she got the devil horns. Oh, you got tape stuck to your foot? Come here. Come on, man. Stop hitting that. You're fucking everything up, Piggy. You're fucking everything up. Folks, we're doing advice. Do you need advice? I know you do. I know there's something fucked up in your life. There's something fucked up in your life, and you gotta get right. Luke can get you right with some amazing advice on the Luke Man stream. It's the Earnest Advice Show Sundays. Yeah. Can you stop biting? Oh, I'm going to put this on your head. Wait. This is going to be cute. She got horns on her head. Yay! Holly Luke Shapes will be streamed live. It will be on twitch.tv/nomnom. I don't think I haven't really asked, but I've kind of just assumed that I can't stream it on my channel as well, but it will be on Nom Nom, and I think it'll be on the front page of Twitch, which is cool. So I'm excited for that. It's as if Gamerween is already here. I'm so excited for Holly Luke Shapes, guys. It's going to be so fun. Thank you. I like the color of the shirt, too. I believe it's burgundy. Piggy. There she goes. Have they given me a lowdown on what I'm not allowed to say during Holly Luke Shapes? Man, I don't know. Nobody's really said it. Nobody has told me what I can and cannot say. Wow, SVT, that's right. SVT, are you going for pleasure, or do you have some job that takes you to TwitchCon? You also don't have to say for pleasure. I don't know what burgundy is, man. For pleasure. Have you been before? I'm not going to say some fucked up shit. I did. Well, I made a video that has a joke in it, and that I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to get in. I think the worst case scenario is that I'm not asked back to the Nom Nom Theater. This is a red, bro. Maybe this is more of a Merlot. Piggy. Come here. What are you eating? Hey. Come here. What do you got? I don't know what she got, but she definitely did not want me to see that I had it. We're not being asked back regardless, man. That's a good point. The oldest people to ever give a TwitchCon panel. Piggy, what are you eating? What is it? What are you eating, honey? What are you eating? What is it? Show me. What is it? What are you chewing? What is it, Bubba? I can't tell what she's chewing. The contestants are going to be people that are going to be members of Everything Now show. I wanted it to be people from the audience, but that was the one thing they would not let me do, is I was not allowed to have audience participants. Everybody had to be vetted before they were allowed on stage, which I get, but I do wish, because it's live, but I really did want it to be. Am I out here next week? Yeah, I'm coming on Friday, Jesse. I'm coming Friday morning. I know what are you eating? Yeah, you watch it. Yeah, I know, DWP, but I love having fucking audience participants because I know they're gonna go crazy. Yeah, they don't trust their own people. Exactly right. I'm coming out Friday, JF, and I don't know, maybe on Saturday I'll be free. We can go get some lunch. Twitch does not trust the people that watch Twitch, and that is correct. That's correct. That's the correct thing. Hold on. Piggy really wants to go inside. I will be right back one more time. Come on, Piggy. Come on. Piggy, it's Piggy, y'all. Yeah, that's KitCon. KitCon Holly. We will be doing live betting on Holly Luke Shapes to see who wins. That is happening. That is happening on the Kickstream version of it. That is happening. That's happening. All right, let's fucking end up. Let's wrap things up here, folks. Do you still say hawk twa spit on that thing? Of course I do, man. Of course I do. Of course I fucking do. Hawk twa. Hawk twa. Hawk twa. The hunt for her. The hunt for hawk twa. The hunt for twoktober. The hawk for twoktober. The last good riff of the night. Good riff. Can you believe that? It's the last good riff. Nandre is on. Is he playing Deadlock? Shit, I'm gonna raid Nandre with that Deadlock. You like Deadlock? This man does it harder than anybody in the motherfucking game. Hark twa. All right, everybody. I will see you on Tuesday night. We might be doing a chat havers, but I'm not 100% sure. On Tuesday we might have guests. I'm not really sure yet though. This is kind of TBD. But we'll be streaming. I'll definitely be streaming during the week next week. And if you're lucky, maybe I'll just sit in silence and play Deadlock. If you're lucky. Okay? If you're lucky. All right, everybody. I'll see you on Tuesday. Wait, where's my goodbye thing? I keep forgetting to throw that up. I have this great goodbye song, and I never... Where the fuck is it? Where's the goodbye song? Where's the goodbye song? Oh, well, isn't there a good night scene? Yeah, I don't know. Bye.